Welcome back to the channel. Obviously by the thumbnail you know that I'm talking about the Stack radar. So fresh from Stack, not even opened yet. And the reason I'm making a big deal out of this is because I want to see how easy it is to get started, because it almost seems a little too easy. And I also want to not disprove but show that what kind of experience you have from a Bluetooth perspective. So the reason I say that is because when I looked at the StackSystem's website, I saw this review. Okay, so obviously 4.9 stars. I don't like it when I only see one, because then you kind of have to wonder what's going on with that one. So Norman C, let's see what you say. Pairing is sometimes problematic and I have to fiddle with the app to get the Stack radar to successfully connect, I believe. Boop. Once connected, it works great. So let's actually see if even fresh out of the box, I have an issue getting connected. So let's jump into this sucker. Get the old handy dandy pocket knife, which I can't carry on a plane because I could hurt somebody with this little bitty thing. One must cut every edge, obviously. Tape. Okay. Alright. Ooh, look at this fun stuff. Okay, I get a sticker. Speed juice. Bam. Where's that gonna go? Okay. It also comes with... Oh, look at these. There's some more stickers in here. Definitely have to add them somewhere. Bang. I love the Stack, guys. It has changed my game. Even though you've probably seen the latest review of the Callaway golf balls, all the premium balls. My driving was atrocious, but there's something weird about being inside for me hitting a driver. Also, you get this cute little bag. Boom. Pow. It's like Batman. Okay, so straight out of the gate, let's open this guy up. Probably want to see what I'm doing here. Unboxing. They're so fun. Ooh. Okay. We have some directions. We're going to pretend that this is going to be super easy. Thing. Got a nice little protective sheath here. Alright, so this is, look how tiny this is. This is compared to, and I'm going to do a full comparison here, so stick around. I'm going to kind of share the experience, but look at the difference in size on these guys. This is the SC200 Plus. Love this guy. It is what I've used for the Stack system for a long time, but look at the difference. Yes, size matters. But in this case, smaller is better. Okay, so here we go. Need batteries. You guys didn't give me batteries. Why didn't you give me batteries? Really? Where are my AAA? Fix for AAA. Un momento. And we're back. Okay, putting in the last battery. Hopefully these are good batteries. I think they are. So, let's see. We can do this where you can see. Can you see it? No? Yes? No? Maybe? So, hold it down for 2 seconds. Comes on. Alright. So, let's see if I can kind of step through what I read on using it. Alright. Apologize. This is going to be difficult. So you'll see the club. This is, oh my gosh, my eyes. I need reading glasses. It's how fast you're swinging it. This is... Seriously, hold on. Yeah. Boring reading glasses. All right. Okay. So you have, when it shows that, it's ball speed. When it shows that, it is, what is that? Duh. Stupid. Smash factor. So, especially with using this for the wedge game, you press this once and you can go up and down through the different clubs, and it looks like we have hybrids up to a 6 hybrid, iron starting at 3, going down. So we have 9 iron, pitching wedge, gap wedge, sand wedge, lob wedge, wood 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Holy cow. I didn't see a mini driver stack. I guarantee you they're going to add that quick. Okay, so now that we have this, I'm going to bring up, I guess I'm not doing this anymore. Now that I know what I'm looking at. Good grief. I mean, I get it. I'm old. I'm 53. Okay. So on this side of the screen, I'm going to bring up my stack. And in the stack system, once you get one of these bad boys, you're going to go to menu. You're going to go down to settings and speed device. You can't see what I'm pointing at right now. Speed device. We're switching the speed device to the stack radar, except now supposedly that immediately syncs them up. So I am already in the middle of a swing. Right now, looking at the driver swinging around 111, and if you look at the ball testing, speed testing for the Callaway, I think I maxed out at 103. I don't know. Anyway, this has me at 111, but let's continue the heavy hitter and let's see. I'm good. I'm warm. I'm not really warm, but I don't need to be. Continue special settings. Spin over to that. Continue with a heavy hitter. Okay. It's saying that it's connecting, so let's see how true this guy is. Uh-oh. Bang. Bang. Bing, bang, boom. Wada, wada, bing, bang. All right, so successfully connected, but did it? All right, full swing. So 20, 75, 100. Now, in my interview with Marty Jertson, which is the co-founder of the Stack, super smart guy, like crazy smart engineer guy. This is saying 195. So he said that what he does is he actually will set up 3 balls directly behind, because he said either make it level with the surface or slightly higher. And so he uses 3 balls put together and he sets this up on top of the balls to get the swing speed. So let's just try this out inside first, and then we're going to jump down to the course and use it on both the driving range, you know, the one thing where you warm up, and then we'll actually take it out on the course and see what it looks like. That's, to me, more exciting, because you saw how easy this thing is to use. Super easy. Flip through it, bing, bang, boom. There is no, see, the thing about the SC200 Plus, to get into this, the swing speed portion, which it only will read the driver swing speed, is you have to have the remote control. And it's this it is missing. Oh, there it is. And that's what I'm talking about. It's scary, right? So this fun little remote that's actually bigger than this speed radar. Look at that. To get into the practice swing, which is what it's called, that mode. If I don't have this remote, the SC200 Plus won't go into reading my swing speed. So let's test it out real quick. I'm not going to go through a whole session right now because I'm not ready to. But let's check out what Marty suggests. Okay, so what Marty is saying he's gonna do is you put this end, so that's the radar, and he says if you have the stack, hopefully you can see me, not that that's important, you use the actual stack, and that's how far away you put the swing radar. So that's about that distance. We're just gonna pop her up there, and I already have some weights on it. So let's see. And the cool thing about this, I don't know where you're at. The cool thing about this is with the SC200 Plus, the SC200, it's made by Voice Caddy, which one of the things about Voice Caddy is it actually reads out the measurement. And that was nice because the SC200 would read it out loud. It comes over here and translates. Sometimes it would read it wrong. And then so I would have to go back in, edit it, and change it, and it kind of it wasn't fun. So anyway, back to this. All right, let's just see what happens. Okay, I got my little setup. All right, let's see if we can get a swing speed here. Look at that. I mean, it was immediate. You saw it here live, guys. Without using it more, I'll actually report back on if I ever have an issue with it. Anytime you're dealing with anything that's Bluetooth, it can get wonky. So I'm going to assume that, I don't know if that was an iPhone, blah, 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 blah. So I don't know if it's an iPhone. It's probably one of those Google phones or something. But I will report in a short or something if I'm having any issues, kind of do a follow-up with how I'm liking it. But now, whoosh, let's jump down to the driving range and try her out there. All right, so we're down here at the range. Super easy to use. Sticks in the bag, simple. Put it 3 feet behind the ball. I have it up on 3 balls, just like Marty talked about. And here's the theory I'm testing. So he said it really doesn't matter how good of a ball you have down here. It's gonna make it act like a Pro V. So here we have a brand new range ball. Nice, pretty. Here's one that is not pretty. Very, very small dimples left. So first, let's see what the nice new one does. It's a nice new ball. 105 miles per hour, 155, ball speed 264. Now let's see what it looks like compared to the dimpleless bull. I don't know if you can see that ball flight, but it goes right, then it goes left, and then it kind of like dives. Check it out. 106 swing speed, 155 ball speed, 264 carry. So you've proven yourself that it doesn't matter how good the ball is. So let's see what it looks like on the course. We're out on the course, one of my favorite par 4s, and look how easy this is. It fits in my scorecard holder, and it is so dadgum easy to use. It's simple. All you got to do is sit it up 3 to 5 feet behind where you're teeing it up at, since I'm using the driver. And let's see what we got here. Okay, so what you see, I'm gonna actually bring it up on the screen so it's a little more clear because you're not gonna see everything. That tree is out there from the tee box. That tree is out there. GPS says 245. So I'm gonna aim just to the right of it. So I basically need to hear about 259. I'm gonna see if I can hit a slight fade. Look at me calling my shot. I'm gonna see if I can hit a slight fade off the right edge of that tree. If I hit the tree, I hit the tree, big deal. I made it over. But let's see how accurate this sucker is. Let's test it. And I'm gonna put a tracer on this. So I'm gonna use a yellow ball to see if I can help me with the tracer a little bit easier. I'm gonna put it up on some balls. Get out that green vise. What is this? Pro Soft. Go the distance for me, baby. That sounded weird. Just go the distance. Cut. All right. 105 swing speed, 155 on the ball speed, 264 distance. So let's go see how close that is to 264. All right, moment of truth. Moment of truth. So this, you can see green ball hit the tree, so that's gonna knock it down, right? Okay, so if I stand at the ball and I click on where I was at, guys, 260. What was it, 265, I think? Something like that. If you don't think that's freaking accurate for, well, how much is it, 300? Something like that, 292, I don't know. With my coupon, my 10% off discount coupon, even gonna be more. Guys, this, I'm telling you, this is going to make my game different this year, using the wedging app, using the putting app, working on the swing speed, because I think, what was it, 106 was my swing speed? So it's a little low, it's dropped a little bit over the winter. I need to get that back up again, because I would like to cruise around 108 to 110. So you can't stop using it. It's a muscle. You got to keep it in shape. Some cool stuff about keeping it in shape is coming up. Probably in a couple months, you're going to see something. Guys, keep it findable. Enjoy your rounds.